John Lab Pulse, going old school, doing a project on a Sunday morning. I haven't really done since like X. I used to do like little video like every Sunday, every weekend. I'd make little videos. Well, I'd make a long video, but divide it up in about 2 minutes. Restoration and projects, and just like ideas. And I've been for a little bit, but the recent Motu movie, new Skeletor, I was thinking, man, a lot of Skeletors, they're missing all their stuff. They're just a guy and legs, you know. And I was like, the new Jared Leto, which to me was the standout, is just enough scary and creepy, but he is also still an idiot, just a cackling idiot, but just so creepy. Just whenever they get in on his face, it's creepy. Really awesome. He had a cape. And I went across and I had a buckle, but he was just all abs and arm, you know. And I was like, I got Skeletors that missing everything, and I have stuff. I could come up with something. So that's my idea. I dug through my box, my closet, my Motu closet, and I found him. He is yellow, and come to find out, he is brittle because I just this arm I moved it. I was just seeing if the whole thing cracked off. So this morning it lined up perfect, clean break, super glued it. Got his arm popped on, so that's staying. With every good project, starts with a good cleaning, but he's still stuff, and he's got the crotch rot. But he needs his legs. I don't do the he bands. I do the old eyelet. You can go to the hardware, like hanging picture frames. You can get these little eyelets. I use my pliers, grab that eyelet firm, and I start clocked, so I can get full both hands, a whole rotation to get that started. So I got started and I screw it all the way down to where it lines up with that seam. You know what I mean? See that seam right there? So it's lined up. I do them both. So I got a right leg and a left leg. Make sure they are the same. I got this elastic cord. Okay. And I do it okay, that's better. I do twice. So I anchored the legs. So I start with the leg, and I need my pliers. Oh, I got them in my toolbox. I need to go all the way up, like to behind his belt. I need to go all the way up in here. Yeah, I need to go all the way up. So I need my pliers. I think they're in my toolbox. Well, it's a toolbox, but I got all my stuff. I got white elastic too. I've had these pliers, these tweezers. They're surgical. I've had them more than 30 years, 35 years. So I even broke one of the ends off, but I gotta go all the way up in there. I haven't done this in a while. I forgot. It's very. So I grab it, get it in there, stick it through. Tweezers. Got one. Do this leg on the inside through. I want plenty enough because I gotta go back through twice. But I want enough I can hold. I got some scrap pieces, but they wasn't long enough, and I would end up just fighting it, trying to save, a couple pennies. There's this one. Like I said, I go through twice. So there's one. So I'm going back for my second trip. You gotta go all the way in there. And just see it. Tweezers. I don't think you can do this without them. Yeah, I double it for strength. Them legs ain't going anywhere. They're plenty. Pull it out. Through leg. Can you even see me? See what I'm doing? I don't care if you can see me, but see what. Can I do what I'm doing? You got 3 layers. You might have to like stuff it down in there. And then just kind of reach in with your tweezers and guess. I think I got it. So there's almost through. Just gotta go back through this leg. Man, it seems like a lot of layers, but I forgot those 2. You got time. Yep, there. That's it. Yep. Yep. Here we go. So these 2, I'm gonna pull all the slack out. I'm gonna cut this. And then these 2 are getting tied together. Just, what's that, like a box knot? I'll knot it twice. So now I just gotta start taking this slack up. I'm pulling this end. I think we're there. And make sure I got all the ends are tightening. I wanna, like whenever you're restringing a weed eater, if you get 2 of them overlapping each other, you can't get any more string out. I'll make sure. Yeah, I think that's good. I got tethers somewhere. I my tethers. I use side cutters too, probably. I'm gonna leave some. I can always cut it off. So there's that. Get his arms out of the way. I'll pull them both. Man, she is tight. Then I'm gonna double it. And I'm gonna pull the dickens. 1. 2. Oh yeah. See? Look at that. That's tight. Alright. Take these 2 ends. I'm gonna clip them off, but don't clip them off too much so they don't, it can lock on each other. I don't want them 2 ends being too loose. I'll give her one more. I'll give her another one. I kind of messing with it too long. Cut it off. I usually chew on those, but I ain't going to this time. I'll just kind of tuck these in here. You leave them out, I guess. But get in there. Oh yeah. Huh, it looks funny. It had been so long I messed up. Because whenever I went back through for the last time, I went through his leg and I shouldn't have. Because I went through his leg and then tied it, so that only meant there was one here, two here, and one here, and it was loose. So I was like, okay, I'm already through his leg the second time. So I'm like, I don't need to go a third, which would have undone it. So I cut it out. Yeah, I cut it out and redid it. I just want it tight. Get all the slack out of it. I was like spending all this time doing his leg. I ain't even made the fun part, the cape yet. So that'll probably be a little. I'll probably have to pause it, wait a little bit, work on it, then I'll come back to you. I just want to get his legs on it so I can figure out the shape and how big I want it. I don't know if I'm gonna mess around with a piece of paper or I'll just do it. Alright, there we go. Now we're back where we was. Oh yeah. Get my pliers. My trash off here. They sound pretty good too. They straighten their legs up because they're always kind of a little bow-legged. It's still sticking out a little bit. But bubble and save. Alright. There's the legs. Alright, lay them down there. Yeah, this felt. It's a dark blue, which I really needed a dark purple, but I mean a quarter for a 9x12 piece of felt. Fine by me, you know. Lay him on here. There's a piece I can chew on. I might line him up here, figure out how wide I want it. I'm trying to figure out how to do the shoulders. I'm gonna have to mess with it. I'll get back to you. I'll go ahead and pause it. Alright. What I did, laid him down, figured out how long I wanted it, cut it extra, and then I folded it in half, and I cut out, where's it at? I cut out the notch for where his neck to go. So I got that, which gave me that. And then I put it around his neck, which gave me that. And that also gave me the length. So I end up cutting a little extra off the end. But I'm going to work on, I might gonna have to, because this ain't gonna want to stay down because it's felt and it's real thick. But we're pretty close. I forgot. I thought of this watching the trailer, and I thought all the trailers were AI. But everybody's talking about Jared Leto. He gets a bad rap. And his look, he's just abs, arm. He's got the cape and like a real thing going on across. And I'm like, well, we got shirtless. Everybody's got 100 shirtless skeletors laying around. I watched some videos and I messaged just in the comments to Willie about making a cape for him after watching the new movie. And he said he had a couple ideas and he displayed that gym bro like sweatshirt. And I didn't get it at the time, but I knew about a flash sequence. And I'm like, oh, that's where he got that from. But I'm gonna do a cape. And I'm thinking that's gonna work. So now I need to give it the V shape. I gotta figure out how much I'm going to cut, how much I'm going to leave. I guess I'll just do it. I'm going to try to double it. It's thick, so I'm really going to have to hold on to it. I got to figure out what I do. I'll mess around with paper. They call it CAD, cardboard aided design. Alright, we're on the road. We're doing good. There's a knot in the fabric. Yeah, I think. I want this to line up. Got it. The little funny little, snip that off. Alright, so we got cape. And we're gonna put it around the neck. See how bad this looks. So far, am I holding? Alright, my shoulders. Alright. It's coming there, it's getting there. If I pull it tight, that's really how I want it. I don't want it. I don't know. Do I want a V? Or do I want it to come straight down? I might V it. I might V shape it. That don't mean I ain't got any very much elastic. Let me look at it. I want it just straight down. Well, if I V it, I could just put a button right in the middle of it. I kind of wanted that black strap though. This elastic across a piece of it across. I guess I still could. I don't know, it wouldn't serve no purpose, so. What does that look like? Really, that kind of looks cool. I just V it, maybe put a button right in the middle. Well, poo. You know what I'm saying? I left them long enough. Yeah, I just put a button in the middle. Hold on. Alright, where are we at? Yeah, I got these buttons. Little B, here we go. Little B buttons. I mean, they are teensy, if you could tell. Walmart. Well, I got these for that yellow one, for the Masters He-Man alter ego Prince Adam. He has that little gold belt, little gold buckle. So you make him a belt out of elastic and use the button. So in that bag there's a purple. I call it purple. So I sewed it right in the middle. You get green or black, orange. I thought about. Too bad there wasn't a silver, but you could probably paint them. Gold, that would have been too much flash. But it would match his face. Red, orange. So I went through it twice, and it lined up too. And I already tied it. And I'm going to snip that. See what we look like. I might, since I have more of that stuff, save my needle. Save that. Grab my skeletor. It might have been mine. I chewed on it. Somebody chewed on him. I used to do that. See if I can squeeze it over his head. If not, you can take his head off, really. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to end up splitting it. Just work it down slow. That kind of gives it, yeah, and it sits good too. Hey, you know what? If it was a little tighter, that looks, I like that a lot. That sits really good since coned it. I coned it. It sits on his shoulders a lot better. It has a cup. It cups it. I really like that. Kind of strain him out a little bit. That was just a haphazard. Just do it. This must have been my sword because it's chewed. But I don't know if I could clean any of that up. I took my my childhood best friend, and he is so chewed. It ain't even funny. I'm just kind of burning off the loose ends. Just the stragglers. Clean it up a little bit. That cool, man. One more little plastic is really rubbery. So yeah, we got the other half of the Sword of Power. I knew that molding was there. I always thought that was funny. This is a female. Then He-Man's sword is a male. I was like, I wonder if that's just how they molded them, you know, but it was a reason. You do put them both together, so that's why I was like, just cut it in half. There's two halves. Skeletor has one half of the power sword. He-Man has the others, good and evil. So, I wish I had a Havoc staff, because that's basically what Leto rocked, was the Havoc staff. Havoc staff was gorgeous. Man at Arms, I was like, where's his mace? He had a gun, but it's like, he did have his mace. I'll give him that, but it's like an armor, like a medieval armor, and there's like a cup here on his chest. It was real flat. It's supposed to come and protect your neck, but it was just like a little piece. It's supposed to protect your neck from swords, but I don't even know if I'm gonna make me another one. I really like that a lot, and I think that looks really good. Maybe if I had a black button, I don't know. But you got very serviceable. You can go out and spend, $10 and get you a Jared Leto Skeletor. I made my own for 25 cents. It was 99 cents. No, it was 25 cents. 25 cents. The elastic and all the tools and the pins. I already had all that stuff, so I've already used it once. But thanks for watching. I'll just leave her there. I don't know if I'm going to throw it back in my pot or if I might put him in my case. Very serviceable Skeletor. Yeah, I'll find me a Havoc staff. Figure something out of the Havoc staff. I didn't dig real hard. The sword was with the figure, so I decided to just grab it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I am working on another project. I got my second, but mail, I get the pieces, but I don't get the main part. Like, takes months. I finally got this last one, and it took a while, and I'm gonna have to compare it. The same make and model, but like different manufacturers. Okay, same model, different makes. So I want to compare to see if I go any further with this, what manufacturer I want to go with. They all vary in the details and materials. So I'm happy. That's cool. 25 minutes, that took way too long. Perfect. Later. Thank you.